Welcome back to Suncoast View. We're going to check back in with Faz from Blue Mangrove Grill. And Faz, I know you have some specials on many nights of the week. Tell us what's up on Monday night.
Tonight we have all-you-can-eat fried shrimp, which is wonderful. It's really, really good. You can sit back and relax on our patio, and we have our misters going, fans are going, so it's nice and comfortable, really is. And also on Wednesdays, we have our twin lobster tail, 6-ounce broiled lobster tails with 2 sides for $24. So please come down, it's a lot of fun.
Some great deals and the best patio on the Suncoast. So we look forward to being out there. So summer's no doubt heating up. So are the big movie studio releases. So we'll add our producer and movie guy, Matthew Lydell, to our Monday Movie Madness with his picks on the big and small screens for the summer. Welcome to our fun.
Thank you, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It never stops.
So the big one over the weekend, Ant-Man.
Yeah, the second Ant-Man movie, Ant-Man the Wasp, was over the weekend. And honestly, I just don't care about Marvel movies usually. I don't know why I'm not a superhero guy, but the last...
Because they aren't real.
Well, that's true.
Maybe that's it.
That's never stopped me. But no, I really liked the last Avengers movie way more than I thought I would. So I was like, I'm going to have to see Ant-Man now, I guess. So I didn't get a chance to see it over the weekend, so I'll see it eventually. But
do you know if we had to have seen the first one?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
The whole crux of this movie is one of the people who was in his team, who's played by Evangeline Lilly, is the Wasp. She's a new hero who has now sort of gone from just being a partner to actually being like the other part of this duo. And it's also, from what I understand, it's taking place like during the other Avengers movie that was like 2 months earlier. So it's like it has references to that, but it's like kind of taking place concurrent to that.
Okay. Well, definitely one of the big box office previews of the summer. So that is now out if you're looking for something to do there. All right, one I'm anxiously awaiting for, and I think I have 2 more weeks, Mamma Mia 2.
Oh, yes, it's back. And I think we have a clip, so we should probably just hear some of the music. You know,
I love that music.
I have never felt closer to Mom. I'm in the exact same place that she was all those years ago. I never did ask you guys, what happened when you met my mother?
Here I go again, my, how can I resist you?
Yeah, so it's been a little bit of time since the first Mamma Mia. I think that was like 2006 or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And yeah, so they're going to be going a little bit back in time to Meryl Streep's character when she was growing up and how she met everybody else in the cast. And yeah, so it's, you know, same music, same everything. It's probably going to be a big hit.
Does
the daughter get pregnant and have a baby?
Yeah, so actually that's the whole thing, is she is pregnant and she is learning all about her mom's pregnancy with her. So she's experiencing her story as she's experiencing
Does she know who the dad is?
I think she does, yes.
Okay. That would be a twist, because the first one doesn't know.
This is going to be mom and daughter.
I agree,
I
You're going to need to go. I'm going to take my daughter. We're going to go. All right, so if it's raining and too nasty to get to the movie theater, you've got picks on TV.
Yeah, I wanted to cheat a little bit and actually throw in something on TV, but also because I know that you were actually talking about this in the office a couple days ago, is Sharp Objects on HBO, which is the new miniseries that is based on the book from the author of Gone Girl, Gillian Flynn.
Oh.
And so I think it's 8 episodes. It's an 8-episode miniseries with Amy Adams. She is a journalist coming back to her hometown after there was a murder. And she not only is coming to grips with that murder, but also coming to grips with some things that she sort of left behind in that town. So I remember, I think you said that you read it, or that you've read a lot of her other novels.
Yeah, I have read
Girl.
it. Gone Girl was great. Many of us saw the movie Gone Girl, which was also great. So if you like that, I would think this is going to be something to
and
watch.
it's actually a lot of the people who were involved with Big Little Lies last year.
Great. Which we're anxiously awaiting for number 2.
Yeah. So they were involved in this as well. So if you like that, also another reason to check it out.
Well, and on social media and stuff, I'm seeing so many posts about, I need a series, I need something to watch. You know, we're in that lull, so it's good that that's
And it's
a
also
series.
great because it's short. It's just going to be 8 episodes, and then, you know, no commitment. Like, you're not going to have to keep coming back over and over for that. So yeah, definitely.
Okay, tell us about Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah, Sorry to Bother You got a lot of attention kind of around some of festivals earlier this year. A lot of attention in the same vein as Get Out, in that it was taking kind of a tried and true genre. That was horror. This is kind of using a bit of a science fiction thing, but using a very political and racially focused story to drive it and make something fresh out of it. Lakeith Stanfield, who was actually in Get Out, is playing this guy who is getting into telemarketing and is not finding a success. And Danny Glover tells him he has to find a new voice, and he sort of creates a voice that sounds more white, and he becomes more successful because of this alter ego he's created, and he starts rising up the ranks in this business and discovers something very unusual at the top. There's a lot of other people in the movie. Armie Hammer is in it, Tessa Thompson, who is doing great, and a ton of other people. So really interesting. It's in limited theaters right now, but it's been getting a whole lot of buzz for just being totally fresh, totally unique. Yeah. And I think anybody who's interested in Get Out and a lot of movies like that last year will find something in this. It's going to be different from typical kind of summer movie fare.
Okay.
So
Good job of describing a movie that I know is very hard to describe.
Is it scary? Just Get Out was scary.
No, it's not like a horror movie like that was, but it's science fiction sort of. A lot of people have been saying it's more like satire. It's definitely built off of sort of like social commentary and a lot of like how he's, working in sort of the business world and everything. So using that sort of weird structure, I mean, people have been saying like the way it looks, the way it moves is so strange, but that it's using it to really drive home a point.
Yes. All right, well, the next one is a little bit more familiar, but the boys need an action movie. We got all these cooped up kids with this weather.
Yep.
Give us the summer action.
Yes, so there's the new Mission Impossible movie, which was weird for me to realize they've been going on for like 22 years now, which is like way longer than the TV show that inspired the movie, and they keep bringing Tom Cruise back. So this was actually, I kind of feel like they keep getting better. This one is being done by the same writer and director who did the last one, Christopher McQuarrie, and there's like a lot of talent behind the camera, a great cinematographer, and I kind of am expecting actually a lot out of this. A lot of early buzz has been saying that it's really solid, and I think as far as if you want like an action movie, this is kind of like, this is really slick, well produced, and this is going to be maybe like a smarter action movie compared to a lot of the other things that are out this year.
All right, well, we are popular with
We'll
those
go to
in
the
summer.
smarter one.
All right, and then families.
Yeah, so I wanted to bring up a family movie, and there is Christopher Robin coming up from Disney. Ewan McGregor is playing a grown-up Christopher Robin, and he comes back to the 100-Acre Woods and meets Winnie the Pooh and all the other characters. It sounds, the way it's kind of being done, a little bit like the Hook with Robin Williams.
So maybe older grade school kids?
Well, what I think is younger kids will be interested because it's these characters.
Yeah.
But maybe older kids or even adults will be interested because it's somebody older in that role, and it's kind of like a nostalgic look
Looking back at your childhood.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think they'll be interested in that.
Okay, that sounds good, and that one's coming out in August. All right, something for everybody at the theaters. Again, you'll see Sorry to Bother You, Mamma Mia, Mission Impossible, and Christopher Robin, all either out now or coming out within the next few weeks. And remember, to keep up with everything that Matt is talking about, you can find a recap of these films and any others you've missed this year on our website, suncoastview.com. And of course, there's lots of Matt's movie picks there. Coming up next, we're going to check back and find out what some of our previous Suncoast View guests are up to.